So you have the white face done, the bottom layer, the center layer. You're ready for the next step, which would be for you to make a yellow cross. I'm going to try to do it on this one because this would be a good one to show, I think. If you have a horizontal line here or a horizontal line there, you would be good to go. But there are several scenarios where you don't have a horizontal line. So this is what I do. I look at the yellow pieces to see if there's a 9 o'clock position. If there's a 9 o'clock position and I need a yellow cross, I know that this piece should be yellow and this. So I need 2 pieces that should be yellow, and they're not. So I use this scenario for that, and I will end up with a cross. I turn, so remember the white's still on the bottom. All these are done. I'm looking up here. I'm going to turn this front face one side, one way, 90 degrees to the right. I'm going to do 2 right algorithms. 1, 2. And then I'm going to turn this piece back where it came from so that the 2 layers that were solved are on the bottom again. And I have a yellow cross. Don't worry about him, but there's your yellow cross. So that's one scenario. I'll try to have this. I'm going to have to, oh, I know. I have my other cube. I can set it up so that we, instead of having the 9 o'clock position and you have to do 2 right algorithms, I'm going to set it up whereas you already have a cross. So we did the white face. Here it is. These are done. We need to do a cross, but we already have a horizontal. So that's great. If you already have a horizontal, you're almost good to go. So that, remember the previous algorithm and I needed 2 of these here. When you have the horizontal, you only need to make a cross here. Yes, you need 2 pieces, but you only have to do this algorithm and you already have a horizontal. So turn the one to the right, and I'll do just 1 right algorithm up. And then when I turn it back to where it was, I have the cross. So that's the other scenario. Go back to the other cube. All right, so now that we have our yellow cross, remember we have the white, we have the red, the green, and all the bottom and the center layer, and we have the yellow cross. After the yellow cross, we need to solve the yellow face. So what we have to do, my friends, another scenario. Let's try to put this corner between the red and the blue centers. Here's the blue center, here's the red center. So this corner's in between there. This is blue, this is red, this is blue, this is red. Now, you need to have at least 2 corners that are where they're supposed to be. So if I know that this corner goes here, I'm going to check this color scenario to see. Oh, here we go. That's blue. If you go up here, that's blue. This is orange, orange. So we have 2 corners between their centers. That's great. So if we look over here, this is orange, that's green, this is green, and that's red. That's not where it's supposed to be. So that means that this one is wrong too, because that's green, that's green. So let's go back to where we have 2 corners. Blue, blue center, red, red center. Remember, we were trying to solve the corner pieces at the top anyway. And we have 2. When you have 2 corners that are above where they're sent where they need to be, you keep them on the left, left, left. Ooh, either on the left. They always have to be on the left. And this is what you have to do. You have to do 3 right algorithms first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then you have to turn the cube once this way. So that's towards the left. And when you've done that, you do 3 left algorithms. 1, 2, 3. Now once you've done that, when you started out with 2 corners above where they're supposed to be, and you do 3 right algorithms, turn it, and then 3 left, now all the corners should be where they're supposed to be. So let's have a check. And if they're not, we just make sure we put one on. So this is orange and this is blue. Let's put this between the orange and the blue. Here we go. There's blue. Blue's there. Orange. Orange here. Remember, that yellow one's kind of like it was the white in the beginning. So we just need to make these two colors. The yellow will be on top anyway, so you're never going to have yellow down here if the white's here because it's always opposite. So that's where it needs to go. Let's check this one. Oh, look, orange, orange, green, green. So that's 2 corners. If we did it correctly, the rest, so we've got these 2. This is blue and this is red. So there's red here and there's blue here. He's where he needs to be. So therefore, if you have 3, then you have all 4. Red, green. So what you have to know, that's exactly what you want it. Now you have to complete these. And the way you do this, this is like the first and only time that you're going to put yellow on the bottom. So flip it over so that this yellow cross area is on the bottom. And white is now on the top. That's the only time we do that. So now what we do, let's start here. You want to make sure that your yellow piece or your yellow sticker, one of them, it's on the right-hand side. The right-hand side here. Doesn't matter if the yellow's here or here. You just have to make sure it's on the right-hand side. And all you have to do is the right algorithm, just like when we did the white one, to get this guy where he needs to go. So let's try that. Up, you, down, me, up, you, good, down, me. Let's have a look. Aha, yellow is there. That's red. There's a red center. Yellow's here. Blue's there. Blue center. He's exactly where he needs to be on the bottom. So now that you've got him, do not turn the cube around in your hand. All you need to do is turn this bottom layer here to the right until you get a yellow piece on the right-hand side again. So let's turn it here. And look, this yellow guy is on the right-hand side. Remember, it doesn't matter if he's here or here. He's on the right-hand side. Keep it on the right and do the same right algorithm until you get him on the bottom. Okay, so now he's where he needs to go. Turn it again. Oh, there's another yellow piece. So keep doing your right algorithm until he just gets to the bottom. He's on the bottom. So let's have a look. Are there any more? Nope. All the yellow pieces are off the bottom layer, so that should mean that when you look on the bottom, it should all be yellow. And it is. And there's the white. So now, since this was the only time we put the yellow on the bottom to get the yellow face, let's turn him back so that we have the white on the bottom, because that's what we've been doing all of this time. White on the bottom and yellow at the top. So you will now see that while we finish this yellow face when it was on the bottom, one of these might already be finished. You might be, look at that, that's red. So let's line them up. Always look along this row, the top layer, to see if you have 3 of the same color that matches the second layer and the bottom layer. If you do, just turn it until he goes where he has to go. Sometimes you'll find that you don't have all 3 here. They would look just like these. That's fine too. All right, so what we do now, since he's facing us, white's on the bottom, yellow's here, you have to do 1 right algorithm and then 1 left algorithm and then 5 right and then 5 left. So let's see. Sometimes this works out the first time and it's solved, and sometimes you have to do it twice. So here we go. 1 right algorithm, 1 left algorithm. Now 5 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's try to do 5 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes it goes back there. Sometimes these are changed and it's not quite done yet. So all you have to do is repeat what you just did. 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 5 on the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 5 on the left again. 1, 2, 3, With that, the Rubik's Cube is solved. There you go. So if you follow these steps one by one video by one video, or step by step, you should be able to solve it. Just like that. So there you go. Happy cubing. Let me know if you solve it. But you have to practice over and over. But guess what? First and foremost, you have to have a Rubik's Cube. Amazon, your best bet right now, I guess, instead of looking all over the world. These are the toys that children should be playing with. The bilateral coordination, the visual memory, the algorithmic memory. All of these things go into solving this. These are all developmental areas that need to be strengthened for optimal success in the learning academic arena. So instead of you getting your child everybody's got one, it's too late for that. The genie's out of the bottle, people. Try one of these. And as a parent, if you can do it, your child is more likely to try to do it as well. So parents, get cubing. See you later.